Hello, friends.
Hey, everybody.
We are at Elk Country Rv Resort, which is in Northern California on the US 101, Highway 101, which goes right along the coastline of California.
Yep, we are just a little bit north of Trinidad, California, and it's a really nice spot here. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and this campsite's very cool because there is a wild herd of elk that frequently roams through here, which we've seen once. We saw them when we were here. We got here, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
And they were here that day, but we haven't seen them since, but it was very cool.
Yeah, there's also a wild animal asleep in our camper right now. Unfortunately, she can't come with us today
Poor
because
Abby girl.
we're going to go see some of the redwoods. And we're near Redwood State and National Parks here, which is a collection of parks that are all under one umbrella, kind of, in Northern California that have some of the giant trees. And today we're going to go see the Lady Bird Johnson Grove. And there's a trail that we're going to go check out there that has some old growth redwoods.
Yeah, it should be really cool. The thing about it is, at least for me, is I thought, oh, let's go see the redwoods, and I was thinking it was just like one big park, right, where all the redwoods are. And of course, that's not right. There's tons of different state parks. There's the national park, so there's a lot to explore around here. So this will be one of our stops. I don't think we're gonna be able to check out every single redwood park around here, but I'm sure we'll see a lot of beautiful stuff and a lot of amazing trees. Going up, my ears are popping.
Yeah.
So we made it to the Lady Bird Johnson Grove area. We're at the parking lot now, which is, it fits a decent number of cars, but it's not the biggest. So if you come here during the main part of the season, it probably gets really full.
I'm sure it does. We're here in the fall and the late part of the season, and it's
late October.
Mostly full right now. So, yeah, if you come here during the peak season, it's going to be hard to get a parking spot probably.
Yeah, but right now it's probably only about 2/3 full. And there's a trail here, the Lady Bird Johnson Grove Trail, that we're about to go on. It's about a 1.5 mile loop trail, so that should be fun. And there's an extended trail called the Glen Trail, which is an additional 3.5 miles, but
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be going on that one today.
Yeah, it dips down into the meadow that's nearby, and you come back up. So I think it's going to be a little more advanced than we want to go on.
So behind us is a burnt out large redwood tree, and Jess was telling me that he was reading about lightning will strike these trees and it'll actually burn from the inside. Like the fire will burn all the way down the inside and burn it out and hollow it out. So you can see how large this tree is here. Jesse is actually standing inside of it, the burnt out cavity there. It's pretty amazing how large these trees are, and also interesting that they can be struck by lightning and burn on the inside like that. So
Yeah, it's still standing, which is kind of amazing. It seems like it would fall after that, but I guess the roots are still in the ground and holding it up.
I think it actually still has growth on it at the top.
Yeah, it does look like there's
Yeah.
new growth and leaves.
Yeah, so
And this is a redwood.
Yeah, the top is not quite as hollowed out as the bottom, and there is some growth on it. So these
I guess
trees
it's still
are
alive.
Yeah, these trees are strong. It's pretty neat. So just a glimpse of one of the bigger trees we've seen here. You can see Jesse standing right there in front of it. These are, if ever there were elder trees, these are elder trees. They are massive and amazingly beautiful.
To walk along between the ferns out here.
Yeah, there's so many ferns. Really beautiful.
And there's some of them are pretty big.
And these are definitely a little bigger than your typical household fern. They're thriving out here, though, among the redwoods.
Yeah, they're everywhere. They're the ground cover out here, it seems like, in places. We finished our loop through the 1.5 miles of beautiful nature, and I hope you enjoyed the look with us. It's an easy trail. We saw some people with canes on it, and they weren't having any problem getting around. I don't think you could get a wheelchair through the whole trail because there's a narrow spot the trail goes through between two of these enormous trees. But you could get a wheelchair through a lot of it, but it's an easy trail to go on. It's beautiful and worth the drive up here.
Yeah, it's definitely easy, and even if you are in a wheelchair, the first part of the trail would definitely be accessible down to the dedication spot.
Yeah.
And you definitely see several large redwoods just on the first part. So definitely it's a trail that most people can come on. It's a very easy hike if you do want to take the whole trail, even for us inexperienced trail hikers. It was really awesome. This was a great first experience for us to actually walk among the redwoods and experience them.
You get a weird sense of scale out here that you don't get in a lot of places, where you look at some of these enormous trees and you realize that they live in a different frame of reference than we do. Mm-hmm. They live in the thousands of years, I guess, hundreds to thousands of years frame of reference, where we live in under 100. So these things are impressive just from the sense of scale you get being out here.
Yeah, it's a bit humbling to think that these trees have been here for so long, and they'll probably be here long after we're gone too.
I'm glad that humans can be caretakers to keep them, some of them around, even though a lot of humans have cut a lot of them down.
Yeah.
There are some being protected here that are going to keep, like we were thinking about this when we were walking through, they're going to keep growing as long as they're protected here, so they're going to get even bigger. Yeah,
and definitely so much appreciation for all the men and women out there, not just Lady Bird, who this was dedicated to, but everyone who has worked to preserve not only the redwoods and the forests here, but all the natural beauty of our country. It's really great that these places are preserved and we can come out and enjoy them.
Yeah, we get a lot of negativity about our tax dollars in the news and in the media, and in general, it sucks paying tax bills. But this is the upside of it. Places like this get protected.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming with us and taking a walk among these enormous giant trees.
Yeah.
And I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please give us a subscription and let your friends know. We are, as we film this, at 99
subscribers.
Which happens to be the name of a Toto song. But we are at 99 subscribers right now, so we're hoping to tip over to 100 with this video.
Maybe you can be 100.
Thank you for watching, and thank you if you subscribed.
We'll see you guys next time.